Hi guys, my name is Marlene McCohen and welcome to Parent Tip Tuesday, or maybe Wednesday at this point. So for those of you who are just joining in and don't know my birds, this right here is Vinny. He's my Galah cockatoo, right baby? And this is Rocky. Rocky is a Harlequin macaw, and we're here to tell you something really important today. So this is kind of less of a tip and more a really important piece of advice that I've kind of been developing for a while now, just through like watching people and people's behavior towards birds. So here it is, guys. This is one of the most important things I'm ever going to tell you. If you have a significant other and they're not a bird person, or a friend that lives with you that isn't a bird person, I want you to get them to watch this video, okay? Here it is. Do not take your parrot personally. Exactly, Vinny. The reason I tell you this is because I've noticed people's behavior towards birds be extremely different from their behavior towards cats and dogs. Now, that's okay. Birds are extremely smart. So it's easy to be confused and take their behavior personally, but it's not good for you and it's not good for the bird. So let me explain further what I'm talking about. For example, I was tagged in a Facebook post recently, and it was about a lady, and she said, "Hi, I'm selling my bird. Anybody want to buy him? I'm sick of him right now because he's being mean to me, and I refuse to feed a bird that doesn't like me." Guys, you cannot treat a bird that way. First of all, when they're mean to you, I understand that it may be extremely personal because we know that they're so smart. So when they say, "Go away, leave me, don't hang out with me," or, you know, some birds are kind of funny and they pick on you and they're like, you know, crack jokes and they laugh after they bite you. It's so easy to be like, "Oh my God, can you believe the nerve of that bird?" Because yeah, they're so smart and it feels so real. And it is, but it takes a long time for birds to come around. If you have a bird that isn't socialized or came from somewhere else, or you didn't spend enough time socializing him yourself, it could take a year, 6 months, a year and a half. Rocky has been with us now for 2 years and he's still making development. Look, he'll still want to nip at me right now. But I'm not going to hate him, and I'm not going to not feed him, and I'm not going to say Rocky is mean. You guys have seen me cuddle with Rocky and kiss Rocky, you know, and hold Rocky. That doesn't mean that he's always like that. And you cannot behave differently towards your bird because he's having a bad day or he's reverting back to certain behaviors. You have to be extremely patient with your bird. Some birds take a long time. It depends on how many birds you have in the house, what other things you have going on in the house. It depends on a lot of different things. Your ability to socialize with the bird. So give yourself time, give your birds time, treat them as if they are any other member of the family. If your child misbehaves, you're not going to hate your child. You're not going to be cruel to your child. And it's the same way with birds because they're extremely complex. Now, the reason I said for you guys to let your significant others watch this video is there's a lot of times when someone has a bird, they're extremely bonded to their bird. A significant other or a new boyfriend or girlfriend comes into the picture and the bird wants to murder them. I'm telling you guys, the bird can come around. With your help and socialization of the bird and inclusion of the bird in activities, your bird can at least come around to the point where maybe he doesn't want to bite the other person. And that other person needs to understand that it could take a year, it could take 2 years, but you have to give it that time. You have to spend time with the bird. You have to continuously make an effort. And believe me, if that person is worth it to you, you have got to do this. Because I've heard so many people go, "My boyfriend's bird hates me, my girlfriend bird hates me." And then the funny thing that they say, which is kind of, it's interesting to me because it's like, yes, you do understand birds. What they say to me is, "The bird was mean to me. And if a dog's mean to you, it's kind of like, ah, okay, the dog's mean to me. But I noticed that these people have a significant emotion about a bird being mean to them. Maybe it's because birds can talk. Maybe it's because you do realize that the bird is so much smarter than other animals are able to portray, because I believe that all animals are just as smart as birds. But because they're speaking to you, you are taking it personally, and you have to let all that go. You have got to figure out how to come through for your bird. So this video may be more valuable for you to share with other people in your life that you know are having these problems. But the main thing I want you to take from this video is the amount of time that it takes to actually train a bird. I mean, Vinny now has been with us for like 4 years, and like, if he flies, and he flies around, sometimes there are people in this house that are like terrified because Vinny can land and bite you. And I mean, these are things that we get over, and he's still making developments, and he's still like, you know, he's still improving all the time. So there's always hope for your bird. And I want you guys to really understand that time, there's no limit on time with your bird. There's not like, oh my God, it's been a month, it's been a week, it's been 6 months, like he'll never come around. It doesn't work that way. There are birds that can continuously come around. Small steps, small developments. So continue to give your bird a chance. And if you don't have a bird and you're watching this video, this is a really important video to watch to consider, do I want a bird at all? Because it takes a lot of work and a lot of socialization and a lot of like, that's true, right? And a lot of analyzation on what is scaring them, what's bothering them. Birds are almost like your little feathered OCD friends. And you have to figure it out. Like, you have to figure out each individual bird. Rocky, if I based my behavior towards him, how he behaved yesterday, and then change that based on how he behaved towards me today, which he's pretty upset right now because he wants to watch his show, then if I reacted incorrectly, then, you know, we wouldn't be developing and growing together. And he would end up with an owner that locks him in the cage. And I mean, I don't, you know, that's just what it is. So guys, I hope you hear what I'm saying. Main point, time. There is so much time it takes to train birds sometimes. It can be done in a very short amount of time. It could take a long amount of time. Every bird is different. Every bird has a different history. Every bird has a different situation, personality, and temperament. So continue to give your bird a chance. As long as you want to keep your bird, meaning as long as you want that bird in your house, you have got to keep trying. Continue to socialize your bird. Do not keep your bird in cages, guys. It is not, birds are not born to be in cages. And that's why I say this. So if your bird has bit you today, when you try to take him out of the cage, and you say to yourself, he doesn't want to come out, you're wrong. The bird wants you to figure out how to bring him out. You've got to consistently make an effort with these birds. Every bird. I don't care which bird. So show this video to everybody who's having a difficult time with birds, because I'm telling you it is possible and it is important. And both these birds were extremely difficult birds, and both these birds have a long way to come. So, right, Vinny? So that's that, guys. I really hope this video helped. I know it feels very serious, but it is really serious, because when I see these things online, I'm like, guys, you're not giving your bird a chance. Birds have moods. Birds have temperaments. That's why we love them. They're so smart. So if you guys have any questions about that, or any agreements, or feel like you could benefit by showing this video to somebody that's having a hard time with a bird, because a lot of people do, then please share, and please encourage people and educate them and let them know how it takes time. And there is no time, there is no meter that's up that says I can't train this bird. It doesn't work that way. If you have a bird in a cage, let him out, figure out how to do it. Even if you don't even interact with the bird, make sure he has a way to not be in his cage all day. So that's what we're getting at here today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope this video helps. It's a more serious video, but it's very important. Follow us on Instagram, follow us on YouTube. Please subscribe. We love subscribers. And yeah, we're gonna be putting up so many more videos, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Bye.